The Strait of Gibraltar is a narrow stretch of sea separating Europe and Africa, a place long envisioned as the site of a grand project, a bridge or tunnel connecting the two continents. But before we dive into this fascinating topic, let me grab some coffee and then we'll continue. First, let's examine the location and the distances involved. The Strait of Gibraltar links the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea, spanning roughly 37 miles. Of course, along this stretch, there are narrower spots that would be more suitable for bridge construction. The width of the strait varies from 9 to 27 miles. However, a 27-mile bridge over water is an enormous undertaking, so focusing on the narrowest parts, where Spain is only 8 to 9 miles from the coast of Morocco, makes much more sense. That's just about 13 minutes by car, so close, right? By the way, don't forget to hit the like button while you're here. Now, the proximity of these two shores has been recognized for a long time. In fact, back in 1979, Spain and Morocco formed a joint committee to explore the possibility of connecting the continents. This led to the development of the larger Euromed transport project. Since 1981, Spain has supported a corporation dedicated to studying and promoting these intercontinental connections. Yet despite all these efforts, no bridge or tunnel has been built. Why not? It's not a lack of technology. In fact, engineers have proposed feasible bridge projects, including one with deep supports, two 985-foot-high towers, and a span of 1,644 feet. The estimated cost? Around $15 billion. Certainly a significant investment, but for a project that could directly link Africa's 1.5 billion people with Southern Europe's 150 million, the potential benefits are enormous. So, if this idea makes sense from both commercial and social perspectives, why hasn't it been realized? The answer lies in the geographic and environmental challenges of the area. The Strait of Gibraltar is marked by strong currents and tidal flows, which make constructing a stable bridge or tunnel very difficult. The Mediterranean's waters are also complex with layers of seawater of different densities and salinities flowing between the Atlantic and the Mediterranean. These currents cause internal waves that can even be seen from space, making construction in these conditions highly challenging. Then there's the issue of tectonic activity. The strait lies at the edge of two tectonic plates, the African and Eurasian, where earthquakes are common. These seismic activities present significant risks for any structure built here. For instance, a major earthquake in Morocco in 1960 resulted in thousands of deaths and massive destruction. Moreover, the underwater terrain beneath the strait is complex, with valleys, peaks, and ridges formed by water flow and tectonic movements. The narrowest part of the strait is also the deepest, reaching up to 3,000 feet. Even if a tunnel were considered, the rock at the bottom is too hard, making construction extremely difficult. Let's not forget the environmental concerns. The Strait of Gibraltar is home to diverse marine life, including whales, dolphins, and migratory birds. Any construction could have a significant impact on these ecosystems. On top of these natural challenges, the strait is one of the busiest sea routes in the world, with large ships passing through every 5 minutes. Blocking this route during construction would halt global maritime trade, and any bridge built here would need to be high enough for even the largest ships to pass under, another enormous challenge. Given all these obstacles, it's clear why such a bridge hasn't been built. But what about a tunnel? In December 2003, Spain and Morocco agreed to explore the possibility of building an underwater railroad tunnel to connect their rail systems. This project, inspired by the Channel Tunnel between France and the UK, faces similar challenges due to the unstable tectonic conditions of the area. Despite this, in February 2023, both governments decided to resume the project, with construction planned to start in 2030. The tunnel will be 17 miles long, laid at a depth of 1,560 feet, and is expected to cost around $8.8 billion. Once completed, it could transport 12.8 million passengers and 13 million tons of cargo annually, significantly boosting trade between Africa and Europe. In summary, while building a bridge or tunnel across the Strait of Gibraltar is theoretically possible, the practical challenges and costs are enormous. Despite all the technological advances, it remains one of the most ambitious projects in the world. And who knows, with new research and innovations, we might one day see a direct link between Europe and Africa. So if you found this topic as fascinating as I did, don't forget to give this video a like. See you in the next one.